This is Twit.
This episode is brought to you by Gazelle, the online marketplace for buying and selling used gadgets. Shop from a variety of certified pre-owned electronics or trade one in for cash. Give a new life to a used device. Visit gazelle.com today. Welcome to iFive for the iPhone, episode 167. iFive covers the latest iPhone apps, tips, and tricks, and of course, news. I'm Megan Morrone, and today I will show you some quick tips from the notification screen, a new fitness wearable with GPS, an app to help manage anxiety, and more. Let's get started. Number 1, let's start with a few quick tips sent to me by Carl from Phoenix. Carl writes, not sure if you know about this shortcut, but when you're in iMessage and you press and hold the camera icon, you get a choice of taking a picture or a video. You can also change between the front and rear cameras. Here's another tip, also from Carl. In the notification screen, if you want to quickly reply to a text, swipe left and tap reply. Then type your reply. Here's what else you can do from the notification screen. Delete or archive an email in Outlook, return phone calls, view the profile of someone requesting to follow you on Instagram, or automatically approve them. If you like to take quick glances at your notifications on your phone, but you don't really want to unlock your phone, just press the power button. This will only work if you enable notifications on the lock screen. And if you send a lot of secret messages that you don't want anyone with your phone to have access to, this last one might not be the tip for you. Number 2 is the Microsoft Band. This week I have set aside my beloved Apple Watch to find out if Microsoft's Band 2 is better. Version 2 of Microsoft's wearable is stylish enough, and while not quite as comfortable as my Apple Watch, I wouldn't go so far as to call it uncomfortable. The design is a bit strange for a watch. It makes sense to wear it so the face is on the inside of your wrist to see the time, but that's not the best look. After playing with the device for a few days, here are a few basic first impressions I have about how the Band works with an iPhone. Of course, you can also use it with an Android phone and, of course, with a Windows phone. If you want to see your notifications but not act on them, the Band 2 is great for that with an iPhone. I like the ability to respond to notifications from my wrist, even if it's just with a quick canned reply or with an emoji. The Band 2 isn't promising productivity. You can't reply, but it wants to help you improve your health. And for that, it looks very promising. The Band 2 is a heart rate monitor, an activity tracker, a sleep tracker, and a watch. It includes a barometer, so it can not only track your steps, but the flights of stairs or elevation on the hike. On last week's show, I talked about the fact that the Apple Watch does not have a built-in GPS tracker, which means you can't really track your runs turn by turn or see where you've gone afterwards. The watch uses sensors to calibrate your steps, and then it applies an algorithm to track your run and determine distance. But with the Band, you can truly map out a run. To use the Band 2, you'll need to download the Microsoft Health app and give it access to your Apple Health information. In the app, you can see your steps, your calories, look through your past workouts, find guided workouts, or organize the tiles you see on your phone. For example, there's a golf tile that will help you track your swings, but even though I was the captain of my golf team in high school, I haven't played since 1995, so I got rid of the golf tile right away. For those of you who've been out of the Microsoft ecosystem for a while, tiles are what Microsoft calls app icons. Now, there are 2 buttons on the Band, one that turns on the backlight. You have to press this every time you want to see what time it is, unless you put the watch into watch mode. I look at my watch a lot during the day, so I don't like to have to turn it on every time I want to see what time it is. The other button is the action button that lets you start workouts or start tracking your sleep, set a timer, or other actions. As I've said, I've only had my Band for a few days, so these are just my first thoughts. You can look for a longer review on our review show before you buy, after I've been using Microsoft's new wearable for a little while longer. Number 3 is the update to the Outlook app for the iPhone. Now, Outlook continues to be my favorite mobile email app. It combines just the right amount of features I need without being too bloated and confusing. Plus, I love how easily it integrates with my calendar. The mail part of Outlook was modeled after the mobile email app Acompli that Microsoft bought last year. This year, Microsoft bought another super popular iOS productivity app called Sunrise Calendar. In the newest Outlook update, some of the best aspects of Sunrise are now part of Outlook on iOS. A lot of the features are cosmetic. The app does look and feel more polished, and that counts for something if you think about how often you're looking at email on your phone during the day. Microsoft says the improvements include new visual cues and slightly tweaked UI elements that help us see and process more information at a glance. For example, if you're invited to an event, you can RSVP right from the message. Outlook is free. If you've had the app for a while, update it through the App Store to get all the latest features. This episode is brought to you by Gazelle, the trusted online marketplace for buying and selling used electronics. Trade in your old iPhone for cash, buy a certified pre-owned iPhone, or do both. For trade-ins, simply visit Gazelle.com, find your device, and get an instant quote. Shipping is free and payment is fast. The new iPhone is in stores now, and rumor has it the new iPad will be out on November 11th. That means that now is the best time to buy a certified pre-owned device. Gazelle.com has an incredible selection of quality pre-owned devices at great prices. Shop for iPhone 4S through 6 Plus. Devices are available in good and excellent conditions. Good condition shows some gentle signs of wear and tear, but offers consumers great prices on still great devices. All devices have been put through a rigorous 30-point inspection process, ensuring that they're in perfect working order. Devices available for support by major carriers AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint. Give new life to used electronics. Trade in for cash, or buy certified pre-owned. Visit Gazelle.com today. Number 4 is Pacifica, an app for stress and anxiety relief. It's the first week of November, which means many of us are beginning that headlong descent into the holidays filled with joy, togetherness, gratitude, anxiety, stress, and sometimes depression. There's an app for those last 3 that might help you out. It's called Pacifica, and it offers tools based on cognitive behavioral therapy and mindfulness. Along with the exercises you can tap through, the app also includes support communities where you can chat anonymously with others who are dealing with the same issues you are. Pacifica starts with feelings. Choose your current mood, select a few feelings, and then write a description of what's going on. Next, choose an activity. You can set your long-term goals like improving your mood, feeling less stress and anxiety, feeling less stress in social situations, or just living a healthier lifestyle. Then choose a small challenge for the day and decide how difficult it will be. Pacifica offers walkthroughs that help you change your thoughts that are affecting your mood. You can listen to audio meditations for relaxation, breathing exercises, and more. You can link Pacifica to your health data, check your progress, and participate in communities. Many of the tools in Pacifica are free, but to unlock all of them, you can pay $30 a year or $4 a month. You can try the premium account for 7 days for free to see how you like it. Number 5 is Bedtime Math. If you're a parent, you probably already know the value of reading to your child before bed. Now, a new study by University of Chicago psychologists say that doing math with kids at bedtime significantly boosts their math performance. The gains were even greater for kids of parents who were anxious about their own math abilities. An app called Bedtime Math combines reading and math. Choose the math problem of the day or tap Explore to see one of the 400 plus other math problems. Read the weird story with your child and then choose their level. Wee ones is preschool level math, little kids is kindergarten through 1st or 2nd grade, and big kids is beyond 2nd grade. Depending on your child's level, I'd say the difficulty goes up to about 5th or 6th grade. Now, some topics have the sky's the limit category for really big kids, grown-ups, and anyone who's feeling brave. The app isn't going to win any design awards, but it's simple and effective. The founder and creator of Bedtime Math, Laura Bilodeau Overdeck, used to work for the Stanford Research Institute. That's the folks behind Apple's Siri. She was building mathematical models for them, so she's the real deal. I like this app because it doesn't take much time. Just do the problem of the day and you're done. Because it's so simple, you're much more likely to make it part of your family's daily routine. Bedtime Math is free. And that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching. All of the apps, links, and other info from the show can be found at twit.tv/iFive. You can email ideas, questions, or general feedback to iFive@twit.tv. I'm Megan Morrone. We'll see you next week on iFive for the iPhone.
Bandwidth for iFive for the iPhone is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.